Welcome to You and Tech, your favorite technology-focused program, where we explore, we discuss, and we analyze the trending news, updates in the world of technology. My name is Temitope Oladejo, known as Creative Temi. Today, we have very interesting news for you, as well as a very important key topic to look at that actually pinpoint how young people can leverage on technology to explore the global opportunities. Aside this, there are still many more that you're going to enjoy on You and Tech today. Like I said, my name is Temitope, and when we come back, we're going to go to the core of today's program. Welcome back to You and Tech, your favorite technology-focused program, where we discuss, analyze, and explore all the trending news, updates, and opportunities in the world of tech. This is where we discuss how tech impacts you as an individual or as a business, or more importantly, as a brand. Today, we are going to be taking a look at the top trending tech global news. These news are very important because it does not just look at what is happening in the technology space globally, but also explore what is happening at our country, within our country, Nigeria. And the first tech news we are going to be looking at is about the story of a technology-focused company that deals with hardware. This company deals with production of drones for intelligence and military-focused activities across Nigeria and Africa. You've never heard of this company before because it is not a regular consumer-facing company. But this company, known as TerraFix, they raised over a $22 million plus over the weekend. And this funding, when you sum it up with what they have raised over the last 2 years, has positioned them as one of the companies to look forward to in Nigeria and Africa as a whole. According to statement from Terra Industries said that they have raised additional funding of $22 million from investors, which has pushed the company's valuation into a 9-figure range. Now, this round was led by important investor capital organizations like Lux Capital, with participation from Nova Global, Silent Ventures, and many more. According to the CEO of Terra Industries, also known as Nathan Iwachukwu, he said that this capital is going to help them to build more advanced hard tech that is defense focused for Africa and Nigeria markets. They said that their devices and this fund is going to help them to further think through global complex geopolitics and how to build a robust and flexible supply chain that is sanction proof and how to attract the best talent. This fresh funding will be used to expand Terra's manufacturing capacity, accelerate deployment across Nigeria and allied African countries, and grow its engineering, software, and business development. Terra Industry is one of the Nigerian industry that is heavily focused on hardware that we should be looking forward to see what they are bringing to the table. If you look around you in the world of tech today, most of what you will see are consumer-facing products and services. If it is not a mobile application, it will rather be, a web application that is helping millions of Nigerians and millions of people in Africa to solve one problem or the other. But Terra Industry is taking another dimension. They are looking at how they can harness hard tech, the hardware technology, to better the defense of Nigeria and other African countries as a whole. Moving on from this very interesting Terra Industry news is another interesting news over the weekend that, there is a gift that comes with ability to see, to feel, and to hear. But at the same time, there are individuals that did not have this privilege. But regardless of if they were not born with this gift and opportunity, they should never be misaligned. They should never be denied the opportunity to enjoy the beauty of sport. And this takes us to the story of Deaflympics that happened in Tokyo recently, where an international company was able to build a device for deaf people to be able to enjoy the beauty of Olympics. And at this game, these individuals were able to feel all the sporting activities that happen at Deaflympics. You know, there's something they call onomatopoeia. And what this device was able to resonate for deaf people is that they were able to feel action through vibration. This device is something that they place on their body, and for every interactive session of the sport, when a ball is smashed on the court, when players are tackling each other, when people are playing basketball, you know, the spectators who are deaf people were able to feel this sport through the device that was powered by technology. And this shows us that technology has no limit. Technology has no boundary. Technology gives voice, it gives passion, it gives feeling to everyone. And this is something that we want to see more, because nobody should be denied the opportunity to have fun, to enjoy what others are enjoying, regardless of their disability or their medical condition. So moving away from this, something also happened over the week, and data is something that we should not joke with. As Nigerians, government owes us the responsibility to make sure that they put up regulatory frameworks to protect our data, especially when it comes to data that passes through softwares, mobile applications that we use day to day that helps us solve one problem or the other. And this is the story of how Nigeria Data Protection Commission has issued a warning to one of the fastest growing e-commerce platform known as Temu. The Nigeria Data Protection Commission has said that they are not comfortable with the way Temu has been, using Nigerians' data, and they are saying that this organization needs to come to them, that they need to see how they have been using data of Nigerians. According to Temu, Temu has over 12 million users regularly that passes through their platform, and Nigeria Data Protection Council is saying that for this data that Nigerians are using Temu for, they are not comfortable, and they are saying that if Temu does not take action to address their data concern, then they are going to be having an issue. In a statement shared on its page by NDPA chairman known as Vincent Olatunji, the National Commissioner and Executive Officer of the Commission, said preliminary findings pointed to possible violations involving online surveillance, accountability, data minimization, transparency, duty of care, and cross-border data transfer. All these allegations are actually against what Nigerian Data Protection Commission stands for. And that's why they are saying that as a regulatory framework or regulatory commission that is set up to ensure that Nigerians, while enjoying the services that they pay for through online platform, they should also enjoy their data privacy. Temu also replied. They said that they are very, very interested and very keen on protecting user data, and user privacy and data security is their top priority. According to them, we are committed to complying with applicable laws and regulations in our data practice. We will continue to engage in open and constructive dialogue with the NDPC to address any questions or concerns. So this is something that we hope that more Nigerian commissions that has to do with softwares, technology are taking up their responsibility to ensure that while Nigerians are using this platform daily to, buy, to sell, or to do anything that makes life easy for them, their data is also very, very essential. You will not be happy when your data is being used without your consent. And that is why the NDPC is set up. So moving away from NDPC, there is another interesting story of the week. And that is the story of how the United Kingdom is saying that going forward and very soon, starting from June, they are going to be placing a ban on 16-year-old UK citizens. What they are saying in essence is that so far that you are 16 and below, you will not be able to have access to social media platform, especially social media applications, because they are saying that all these platforms and applications are actually creating a big disaster for their economy. And Britain is saying that they are very concerned about how this social media platform and AI chatbots, as how they are affecting their children, how they are not allowing their children to concentrate, how it is diminishing the intellectual capacity of their children. And this is something that government is saying that so far that you are 16 and below, starting from June, once the regulatory framework is approved, you will not be able to have access to social media again. And this brings forward the question that should social media be banned within a certain age limit, or people within a certain age limit, especially from, let's say, 16, 17, 18 below, should they be banned? Should they be restricted from having access to social media, especially when you look at what is happening online today, where there are so many things. As much as social media is good, we also see the bad side. Do you think that these platforms are creating more disaster in our economy, in our society, or they are helping us to grow? This is a question that every one of us needs to answer deep down in our minds. So moving on, there is another interesting story of the week. And this is a story of Terra. Yes, we've explored Terra before, but this is a story of Terra once again, and we are using Terra to round up before we move to another important aspect of today's segment. When we come back, we are going to look at other important segments. My name is Tim Tokwe. We'll be right back soon.
There's nothing better than the roar of your fans. But in Nigeria, there's a roar that may not be heard again. With fewer than 50 lions left in the wild, they could be extinct in the next few years. From loss of habitat and prey, and snares set for illegal bushmeat. Please say no to illegal bushmeat, and let's keep the roar alive for Nigeria. Poaching steals from us all. There's nothing better than the roar of your fans. But in Nigeria, there's a roar that may not be heard again. With fewer than 50 lions left in the wild, they could be extinct in the next few years. From loss of habitat and prey, and snares set for illegal bushmeat. Please say no to illegal bushmeat, and let's keep the roar alive for Nigeria. Poaching steals from us all.
Badamasi Adegoke Adelabu was a prominent figure in Ibadan politics and Western region before Nigeria's independence. He was a key founder of the National Council of Nigeria and the Cameroons, a political party that held lofty the torch of liberty for the two West African countries. He carved a niche for himself as a wordsmith and a creative speaker. The nickname Kwenkelemens was a natively corrupted version of peculiar mess, his bombastic English language style often used to score proceedings at the parliament. The author of Africa in Ebullition, a handbook of freedom for Nigerian nationalists, was Nigeria's Federal Minister of Natural Resources and Social Services between 1955 and 1956. He died in an auto crash on the 25th March 1958 at the age of 42. Western Spring Television identifies Adegoke Adelabu as a watershed character in history. This iconic African presents the narrative of a man destined to exert an imperishable global influence in Western education. His was a story of a freeborn, captured and sold into slavery. He was born in Oshogun, a native Yoruba village near Iseyin in Okeogun axis of southwest Nigeria. Samuel Ajayi Crowther was the foundation student of Fora Bay College, Sierra Leone, the foremost university where the pioneer set of native Africans were educated. Samuel Ajayi Crowther's greatest contribution to humanity was his translation of the Holy Bible into the Yoruba language. The man who authored the Yoruba dictionary was also credited with the translation of English classic hymns into Yoruba and the Ekwere languages. Samuel Ajayi Crowther's private residence in Badagry, incidentally the first story building in Nigeria, is an archival museum dedicated to the memory of Africa's first bishop. Western Spring Television identifies Samuel Ajayi Crowther as a watershed character in history.
Welcome back to You and Tech, your favorite technology-focused program where we explore the world of technology, analyze trending news, updates, and how technology impacts you as an individual, business owner, or a brand. So, coming back and rounding up our weekly tech news, the federal government of Nigeria said that they are going to be taking a very strong measures. They are putting up strong measures on how AI chatbots are being used by Nigerians. Lately, we have heard of stories where individuals use chatbots to create unthinkable images and pictures of other Nigerians. And the federal government is saying that there is a need to now start putting up regulatory framework to make sure that people are not using these chatbots in a very wrong way and wrong manner. Fine, technology is important. It makes our life easier, but it's also important to make sure that where your rights and usage of technology starts and ends, it should not malign other people's rights. And that takes us to the wrap of our tech news for the week. Very briefly, looking at how technology impacts us and the global opportunities today. It is very important I let you know that we are now living in a world whereby the global stage is just at your fingertips, with your tablets, with your mobile phones, with your gadgets, with your PC at home, or anywhere you are in the world. You can start accessing global opportunities. There are statistics out there that are saying that more and more people are leveraging on technology every day to improve their lifestyle, to also increase their earning opportunities, which brings us to the question of what are you doing with your technology? What are you doing with assets that you have? Are you just using your data to just scroll every day, or you're also positioning yourself? Because people will not remember people that consume. They remember innovators, they remember builders, they remember people that come up with brilliant ideas and they are able to make sure that their ideas help human beings at a large scale. And rounding up today on You and Tech, we're going to be looking at a very important tech quote that says, this tech quote reinforces what we know about technology. It says, there will come a time when it is not they are spying on me through my phone. Eventually, it will be my phone is spying on me. Remember, there was a time you used to think that maybe someone is checking your phone, or someone is, you are not sure what is happening with your phone. Maybe you don't even know what's happening with your phone because you don't know who is looking at you. You don't know the workings of how your devices work, how your mobile gadgets work, how your tech gadgets work. We have left that era. We are now moving to an era where you need to be self-conscious of what you do online, where you put your data, people you interact with. You need to be conscious of your safety, your security, because your data is now valuable. It is essential. It is a gateway. It is a path to who your personality is. It is a pathway to your financial status. It's a pathway to your financial integrity. If you compromise your data, you might compromise your financial life. And this is a wrap on You Are Tech for this week. Big shout out to the entire crew. And when we come back next week, we are coming with another loads of interesting news on You and Tech. I remain your humble host. My name is Temitope Oladejo, also known as Creative Temi. See you again next week.